Hello people, welcome back to On a Mission. I've just stopped off at Nowhere for some last minute supplies before I head to the North Yorkshire moors. Now I've never been there before, but I've got a right little adventure planned. I can't wait. I'm running a little bit behind schedule, so I need to crack on with the driving side of things, and I'll let you know where I'm going in narration. So today I'm heading into the North York moors for the first time. The plan is to start at Hasty Bank, make my way up onto the Cleveland Way, explore the waystones, and then eventually follow a ridge across to Round Hill on Urra Moor, but we'll get to that part later. I'm not actually sure which way I'm meant to be going, to be honest. Woo. Right then, so we're here, the North York moors. Feels like I've been driving forever. I think that's actually the longest I've ever driven for. About 2 miles from home. 2 miles. 2 hours. Imagine that. Whoa. She's a big lad today. Is it time to give these a wash or what? I'll look myself out. Whew. I tell you what, it's a tough start this. Straight into the climb as soon as we've got out the car, no messing about. Whew. Right, straight away, new camera. I'm filming on the GoPro Hero 12 Black. I decided to go for the 12 because although the 13 is out, there was absolutely minimal difference between the two of them. For the handful of gimmicks that made the 12, the 13, I couldn't justify that extra jump in price. So yeah, for the exact same camera and sensors, I've gone for this bad boy, and so far I'm really enjoying it. It looks clean as you can probably tell from the wind sound as well. No new microphones just yet. Maybe they'll come in the next video with a few other upgrades that I've got in mind. Shit, can't even turn around here. Oh my god, I'm fucked. mean, if I'm wrong, this clip's getting cut, but I think that's where we're going up there eventually. As nice as it is up here, I'm getting absolutely battered by this wind. It's giving me a bit of an headache, to be honest. Just fucking throwing me around. I mean, there's some views, pretty cloudy. But yeah, as nice as this stuff is, I think I'm already ready to get in my tent. Roll on summertime. I get slung about that much. I don't even know if my eggs are going to be alright in my bag. Here we are then, the waystones.
Once I'd checked out the waystones, it was time to move on to Urramore. I was heading west, but my directions and a curious walker said that I should actually go back east, back onto the Cleveland Way, and pretty much the way I came.
Oh, have I seriously come down this?
This caused a little bit of confusion for me, and I started to get a little bit lost.
There's only so much wind a man can take on his forehead. So I thought I was going the wrong way. I'm not actually sure which way I'm meant to be going, to be honest. But I thought the more I intended to be heading was actually the other way from the waystone, so I turned around. I've nearly gone all the way back to the start, which is a bit of a nightmare. I don't know how long it's taken me. I feel like I've lost about an hour. I'm just cracking on now. Let's just try and find a spot. I'm starting to lose light. Sun's starting to come down. Everyone's lost up here, man. Some Scottish ladies just asked me for directions. So where's the nearest car park? So I don't fucking know myself. I'm trying to work my own way out around here. Everyone's lost, man. Here we are again. For fuck's sake. Well, I really hope it is this way because I don't want to be climbing up this again after going down it. Oh yeah, this bit. really poorly, or I keep taking the wrong turn and I just can't get en route for it. It don't matter anyway. I've gone past the waystones again and I'm going up that big fucker that I just pointed to. Once I get up there, I'm going to find a spot to camp because it is getting cold. I don't even know what it's called. I'm sure it does have a name. I'll bang it on the screen. Nobody talks about how difficult those gates are to get through when you've got all that on your back. It's a nightmare, like proper shuffling, you know what I mean? Go on then, all the way up that bastard. Another steep climb then. I don't do this very often, going up hills, fells, moors, mountains, whatever you want to call them. I know there's a difference with the size and everything, but just this in general, I don't do it. And it is physical, I tell you. Of course it would be. You don't get the reward of climbing a mountain or a hill for nothing. One thing I've noticed is you do make progress really quickly. Yo, where is the top of this thing? It's absolutely endless. Right, I'm at the summit of this.
So this is the top of Coldmoor, where I met Lance, a kind old man who was hiking and used to do a little bit of wild camping himself. He told me that he worked at a nearby campsite when he was younger, and he gave me some valuable knowledge and pointers for how to stay hidden in this area. After I spoke with him, I dropped down to the other side, and instead of going all the way up to Kringle Moor, I headed towards the trees for cover and to find where I was going to call home for tonight.
I'm going to head for that tree line there. Today's bog challenge. Less snazzy. So the plan is to get in this tree line and find the spot, start sorting out camp, because it is getting dark, cold, stressful, chafy. Oh, it's chafy. I want to sit down, I want to lay down. Sheep? I've got to go see these sheep. Won't be one of my videos without a few animal features. Grazing. Lemon grazing. Yeah, there are some nice spots around here. Get this camera off. That's better. I ain't gonna fork out for this GoPro and keep filming on my phone. Ooh, I like it around here. This is nice. I might even get on one of these little yellow hill things. Let's have a look then. Oh yeah. This looks alright. There's another little hilly thing like this, just there. And just because the sheep are on it, I'm going to go to it. Oh no, Bushfest. Back on that one. Just going to carry on, check this bit out, because I've seen that pallet full of water or liquid. And this little fenced off area, I'm just wondering what it is. Open slash broken. Let's just have a little look around. What is that? What's that for? Is it a water supply? No thanks. Oh. Let's check this out. So it is open. It's all fenced off all around it. There's a perimeter. What is this? Alright, well, trigger point. Nah, I really don't know. I think something's maybe just getting supplied from that water over there. Or it was, like last summer. Look at this for a spot. It's actually really nice, pretty exposed, but that's kind of what I wanted to do. The only reason I'm not going to pitch up here, you see that over there? Is that on the camera? I'm pointing to that fucking thing. That over there's a campsite. The guy who works there is a scout or something. Some old guy just told me anyway. Some guy called Lance. Shouldn't just call him an old guy. If he sees this video, he might think, oh fuck you, wished him good luck. But nah, this guy said that he used to work as a scout down at a campsite over where I've just pointed to. So the last thing I want is some Jobsworth knocking on my tent door asking me to move on. Honestly, you're joking. Just got no time for it. When that day comes, I'll handle it. I'll be fine. But today I'm really not trying to get moved on. Right, I'm going back to that spot that I found earlier with the sheep. And that will be it, I think. Okay, it's getting dark, so I'm going to do the sensible thing and just commit to this spot. It's not the most glamorous, but it's not half bad. Not bad at all, to be fair. I'll set you down in a little time-lapse mode. And I'll catch up with you in a bit. Oh, none of man come out. Oh, there's a few. Jesus. Right, that GoPro's brown bread. I have a spare power bank on me, but that doesn't even come close to happening again. But I'm about halfway pitched up. A little bit of a sunset going on over there as well. Only get a little tease though. Look at that. Coming right over. But yeah, I'm nearly sorted, so I'll finish this off and catch up with you. Alright, there we have it then. Bit dicky dark, innit? We're all pitched up now. I'm in the Jackal 2 today. My first ever tent. I love this tent. So much more room than the Bobcat one as well. I'm not sure how it's going to stand up to the wind or how warm it's going to keep me, but that's what tonight's all about. I'll show you inside anyway. Pardon the mess, I'll show you what's going on in here. Oh, and I forgot a couple of things today, as if I haven't been unorganised enough. I've forgotten my pump for my sleeping mat and something to sleep in. Nothing important then. It's alright, it just means I'm going to sleep in my clothes, which I didn't get too dirty. And I've got to pump this thing up manually, which is going to be a bit of a workout in itself. Yeah, still with a Temu mat. I think that's what I'm going to upgrade next. Mike's new sleeping mat. Got my down jacket all slung over there. GoPro has given up charging. What are you on now? 17. Keep juicing. So I got my gas. I got a new gas from Go Outdoors today, just in case this runs out. A whistle because I'm learning to play music. Spare socks. Breakfast in morning. This pillar. The Fathom 400 once again. Right, here's the cooking gear. Still working with a Heiro stove. I refuse to call it a Heiro stove. And I can't believe they've survived. But this scrotum shaped package is actually a couple of eggs. I've got eggs, bread, butter, bacon. I grabbed that on the way, I'm so surprised it survived. And some beans and sausages, one of these Wayfarer things. I've never tried one before, so this will be another first. But first, cup of tea. After I've manually blown this fucking sleeping mat up. Alright, a little bit tidier now. Got the sleeping system set up. Miles more room than we did in the Bobcat 1. Porch area is a lot bigger as well. All that space. Right, I think we're ready to crack on. Right, I don't know how this is gonna look. I don't know if this head torch is ruining the shot. I don't know if the wind's fucking up the audio. All I know is I'm just getting on with it. Camera's rolling. I'm not trolling. How long do these take? Right. It's not really big enough. It'll be alright. Okay. The lighter definitely works. I think I just gotta hold it closed. Yeah, what? Jesus Christ. I've just nearly fucking panicked. Woo-wee! Fucking hell. Because it was doing my head in. Blowing over. Hang on. So because I've taped the top shut, the pressure inside has just built up immensely. You see that little tag on the gas switch? That little metal tag's just got stuck. And it stopped me from being able to turn it, and it felt like full lock one way and full lock the other way was full gas. That was pretty scary. Right, let's close this bitch up. Back to business. God, it is soaking in here now. I'm gonna have to turn it back on though. It's not finished cooking. I said 8 minutes. It's been about 5. Oh my god, oh my god. I am going to leave that there. I need to clean this shit up. Ventilation. Oh no, I've got the new... This is disastrous. Got the new power bank wet. And I've wiped it on the clothes I'm sleeping in. We've actually got a little puddle going on. I don't know how to deal with this. How do I get it out? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, I just don't know what to do. Oh, disastrous. Jesus Christ. It's fucking flooded now, man. Right, I'm just going to leave them there because this is ridiculous. Eggs were intact the whole way here, just for me to break them while I'm opening it. It is all going wrong today. Alright, let's try and save this. No! Shell City! Yeah. Alright, let's get this thing out. Oh god. How to toast. It's toasting, I can smell it. Oh, it's doing it again. Alright, rate my plate.
That is fucking disgusting. Oh, fucking hell.
I know it's not the best looking plate you've ever seen, and to be honest, it wasn't as easy as I expected it to be. It turned out a little bit disastrous in the end, but I'm only going to get better at this stuff. I'm going to tuck in now anyway, tidy up, and then I'll probably check back in. I've got no signal in the tent, so I've just popped out for a little walk, just to let my family know I'm alive and that, you know what I mean. It's absolutely freezing. There are 0 views out here. I think I'm just going to get back in that tent. Not even going to be able to watch a YouTube video. Probably do a little bit of editing for the last video, Flamborough one. And then get my head down if I can. Right, it's time for me to get some sleep, so I'll catch up with you in the morning. Good morning. The time is 7:30. The plan was to pack up and get out of here before it got light and the wind picked up, but I don't know if I've lost a peg maybe. This part of the tent's really come in. My sleep was a little bit broken, but aside from that it was alright. I woke up once for a piss and a couple of times to fix this mat. This mat's done, by the way. This is its last trip. It went down at least twice last night, so that'll be it for the Temu, I think. Just gonna poke my head outside now and see what the crack is. See what the day's like, see what we're working with. Blue skies. Can't complain. It's better than yesterday already. Oh yeah. We've had a peg out. Oh dear. You know, how could have happened, man? I could have been flying down there. I could have been flying up there. My life in danger for this content. Fucking pegs flying out and that. How was that one come out? Some sheep just been trying to sabotage me. Was it you? It was, wasn't it? Guilty bastards running away. Go on, fuck off. Right, I'm just going to crack on, I think. I'm just going to start tidying up and packing away. I'm really not in the mood for breakfast this morning. I don't even want to reuse that spoon. The amount of things that spoon got used for last night. Taken one peg out and it's flipped on its back. I should have just eaten it. I'm really not ready to have my everything's gone wrong video just yet. Oh shit. Right then, all sorted, all packed up. Not a trace. Not a bad little spot that, it was alright, wasn't it? I probably won't come back to it, but if I'm ever passing through again, it'll always stand out to me. Windier, I think. Slightly warmer. Nice one. But the wind, I'm not even up that moor yet. And I'm just getting battered. Try and check the forecast to see what it is up there, because it's 32 mph gusts on the deck, but the higher I get, obviously the worse it's getting. Okay, I'll be alright. there to find this little spot. Tell me this isn't the perfect pitch. This is around where I was when I was losing my mind last night because I didn't know where I was going. I should have just come here. I don't know how much justice the camera does it, but that is on the edge. That I might come back for this one, maybe when my balls are a bit bigger. Yeah, it's just down there. I'm just making my way to Hasty Bank. It was the first hill I climbed at the start of the video. It's actually the only hill that I know the name of. Once I'm home, I'm going to do a little bit of research and see exactly where I've been, and I'll mark it up throughout the video. That's where we came from yesterday. Just need to get back down there now, then we'll be 2 minutes away from the car. It feels so good to be back at the car, man. That was new to me, but it is really physical stuff, that hill walking. Good practice though, good bit of experience for the future. You may or may not have noticed that I've been playing around with the settings, shooting in different formats. I'm just trying to work this GoPro out, see what works best for what I'm doing. I said in my last video that the GoPro always lets me down. I don't mean this one, this is my new one. The one I was using in my last video is a GoPro 7 Silver. This is a 12 Black. But yeah, you know what? I've had a good camp, I've had a good time. First few hours into it, I was sort of feeling like I wasn't really enjoying it, to be honest. I think it's just because of how stressed I was getting and how confusing it was. Like I said, it's just experience to gain. Still managed to set up somewhere and have a good time. Well, I say good time. Bit of a disaster, wasn't it, with all that cooking? But yeah, yesterday with the forecast, I wasn't really expecting a real nice day with clear skies and nice views. It was more about just throwing myself out here, to be honest. And it wasn't exactly a summit camp or at the very top of one of the moors, but it did feel very wild, and it was good to see what the Jackal 2 can handle at that sort of level of altitude with the wind and stuff. To be honest, I think with this type of thing, I'm going to stick with the Bobcat 1. It's a lot more secure and sturdy. It's nice to have that room in the 2-man, but it is more to carry and it's a little bit less stable. Typical, innit? The GoPro's just died. Yeah, I'm just rambling on anyway, like I said, I didn't want to be. Need a backup battery for that GoPro, a new sleeping mat, and microphones. 3 new things, 3 episodes so far. Thanks for watching this one. Hopefully you'll join me on my next one in a bit.